Heyo, my Cities Skylines friends, Johnny5 Live here, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play Cities. And in this episode, we're going to build some farmland and more housing. And these people are still complaining that they need more workers. So we definitely want to crank out a whole bunch of houses. So we're going to just jump right into it. Also, if you guys... if you enjoy this series, let me know down in the comments below. I'm trying to do a little bit, diversify the channel a little bit more, try a few more things. And just try, like, before, Channel5 Gaming used to be all things gaming. That's why it's called Channel5 Gaming. And me, a little bit about me, my background. You know, I pretty much played every single type of game growing up. And there's no game that I really don't like. Now, as I've gotten older, I've learned to like certain games, and one of them is definitely leans towards crafting games. So that's why you guys see a lot, or I guess all Planet Coaster content on this channel right now. And that's why I'm trying Cities Skylines. I do play Overwatch on my free time with my friends. I like Overwatch. It's probably the only competitive team-based shooter that I actually enjoy playing these days. Blizzard has done a really good job at the polish and stuff like that, but you won't see me playing any Call of Duties or anything like that. Those times are kind of beyond me now. I used to like that kind of stuff when I was younger. And now the competitive nature is, I've kind of grown out of it a little bit. I'm more into building things and playing cooperatively with people. So that's kind of like my niche now. I also really enjoy RPGs. So having said all that, there's a game coming out called Fortnite. And I'm really, really pumped about Fortnite. And it's a cross between co-op, tower defense, and building. So you build forts and all that stuff. So Cities Skylines was my way of kind of practicing a different game for a little bit. And kind of getting out of the comfort zone that is Planet Coaster. There's pretty much a formula that I work with on Planet Coaster for the spotlights, and a formula for my Let's Builds for Planet Coaster. So, you know, the way I do things is so different than the way you would do things for other games. So I'm just trying to play around with a few ideas. So with the City Skylines, right now, at the time of this recording, this is, I think, my 6th episode, and I haven't actually released any episodes yet. So any feedback that's been provided to me on the first 5 episodes, or even this one, I have to make the correction after. So first 4 episodes I did all at once, and then I actually edited them. I went in and decided to see, you know, maybe if it should use some editing work. And I'm not sure what I've done with the 5th episode yet at this point. It's just sitting there, and I'm not sure what I'm doing going forward. Now, obviously, for every half an hour of play, if I edit it, that means there's going to be half an hour of editing, at least. So, in terms of, like, if I play the game for 8 hours, am I going to want to edit for 8 hours? Do I want to release just the raw data to you guys, or the raw footage? In my opinion, editing is kind of important. If there's certain things that I'm doing, or if I have a brain fart, or if I'm just, like, dawdling, I can edit that stuff out or fast forward it. Some people like, you know, the meandering around and stuff like that. It really depends on the game you're playing. So I haven't really quite felt it out. And in terms for Fortnite, I feel like there's going to be so much content for that game that it's going to be a mixture of both. So I'm trying to get my practice in with cities here. Let's speed this up so we can let our... Now, I got the auto demolish mod. Let's see if it's working. It is. Beautiful. I just installed that in between episodes. And we don't have to worry about demolishing that stuff. So what was I saying? Yeah, Fortnite, it's... there's going to be lots of, like, Let's Play on it because we're going to be running around collecting stuff. I have some friends that are going to play. My cousin Cody, which you guys saw doing the judging for the Coaster Station contest. He's the one who suggested Fortnite to me, and he's super pumped about it. Cody and I used to work for the Unreal Engine, developing... Well, Cody still does, actually. And yeah, so anyways, he really likes the Unreal Engine because he works in it, and Fortnite is an epic game coming to the Unreal Engine, or Unreal, I guess, launcher. That's what I'm trying to say. And so he's the one who got me into it, so he's definitely going to be playing with me. And if you look at my old videos from when I back like all last year when I had like less than 1,000 subs, Cody was like my co-host. He played all the games with me, and we played The Division, we played Rocket League, we played all sorts of stuff, and you know, indie games, you name it. So you know, Cody was a great co-host, and he's just a fun guy to play games with and have around. So definitely he's gonna be joining in on that, and that means there's gonna be a lot of, like, I guess, farming and crafting and stuff like that in that game. So I'll probably do some Let's Plays where I don't edit them and just give you guys some, you know, maybe even some live streams. I don't know. I'll have to feel out the process. And then Fortnite, I've done a lot of research on the game. I am frothing from the mouth to play that game, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous how badly I want to play that game. So I'm definitely buying into the early access, which I guess I didn't mention here. It is going into early access and launches next year. But the game is very well developed. It's been in development for 6 years now, and it's come a long way. And it's pretty polished at this point. It's a fully fledged game. It's you're getting a lot of playability for what you pay. They said that getting through World 3 took their alpha players about 300 hours, and they've added in a 4th world. So there's hundreds of hours of content to be played with that game. Feeling like we need a commercial zone in the middle here, maybe. Or maybe up our main road. We're gonna have to demolish some houses to do this. Yes, let's do that. So, yeah, Fortnite's really well developed, and because it is a fort crafting game, it's very relevant to what this channel is about right now. This channel is about crafting. Planet Coaster is a creative game. I'm trying Cities Skylines right now, which is a creative game, and I want to try and stay within that niche of playing creative games. And you know, that way when you come to my channel, it's all about being creative. So with Fortnite, they have this thing where you have a thing called home base or home fort, and you know, the more you play the game, the more materials you gather. You go back to your home base and you build up your fort, and everybody in your game has their own home base and their own home fort. So Cody's going to be building his own. I'm going to be helping him build his. I'm going to be building my own. And what that'll give us is essentially like almost like fort spotlights. And you'll be able to come check out our forts, watch us defend them, watch us build them up. And maybe the Let's Plays will come less frequently, and we'll trim that back, cut the content out between, and do more crafting. I'm going to have to wait and see how the game is. So anyways, all that ranting is me saying that I want to branch out a little bit, try a few things, and it's all bonus content on top of what you guys are getting on Planet Coaster. So don't worry, spotlights will still be coming out at 2 a day, and everything in terms of Planet Coaster is going to remain the same. And I'm still in love with Planet Coaster. You know, I will continue to play it and create my own content like I always have. I'm really excited for a new game like Fortnite. I feel like this is a game that I've been waiting for all my life. It's co-op, it's 4-player co-op, it's gathering, it's tower defense, it's crafting, it's building, and it's loot gathering. It's everything I love in every single video game put together. So how can I not play it? And if I'm going to be playing it, well, I might as well share those moments with you guys and see what you guys think about it. So other than that, though, I still love creative games, and I love Planet Coaster, and Cities Skylines here. I'm having a ton of fun with it. It's really cool. You know, I played it a little bit when it first came out, but it was a little bit too overwhelming for me, and I think I had some other stuff going on at the time, and other work to be done. So I didn't really get into it. However, I'm looking at it now. When I went to download that auto delete mod, auto demolish, holy crap, I was seeing the way people did highways. Like, people are uploading these preset highway packs. And see, these are the ones that come with the game. People have done their own, and they are beautiful. And I was looking at the workshop going, oh my god, people are so crafty at this game that I feel like I'm such a noob. I'm doing such a poor job at this. But at the same time, I feel like I've done a good job. Like, I'm proud of this creation. I know it's a little bit crazy, and I mean, let's take a look at my traffic flow. There's some problems here. My traffic's doing pretty good. But yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. I've done my highways okay. I've done my main roads all right. I've added in, you know, transportation of sorts, and you know, it's a growing city, and seeing it all come together is very rewarding. So if you guys haven't played this game, hopefully I'm inspiring you to pick it up and give it a try, because I'm absolutely in love with it. I used to love playing SimCity for the Super Nintendo, and SimCity 2000 I think was my favorite one out of the whole series. I put so many hours into those games, and this is ultimately the best city building game out there for sure. And even if you're not into city builders, I feel like you're going to find some value in this, and a lot of fun, because it is a creative game trying to plan this thing out and watch things grow and make these decisions. And you know, I really do feel like I'm crafting this, and it looks beautiful from a distance. For me, I feel like the nightlife pack is a little bit distracting. It does look beautiful at nighttime, but I would almost recommend against the nightlife pack. There's probably a way for me to disable it, but I'm kind of just going with it now. And, but yeah, I just wish the night went a little bit quicker. Like, I wish it was, instead of half and half, I wish it was more like nighttime was sped up. Other than that, like, I love everything about this game so far. And now they have a disasters pack, which is fun. Destroy your cities once you've done building them. All right, I'm going to slow this down and take a look at things. So we have this area developing quite quickly. A lot of people have been moving in, and these people are still complaining about not enough workers. So jobs available, 3 out of 16 workers. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why they're complaining for more workers when we've brought in a ton of new residents. So where are these people working? So they're educated. Oh, they are getting their, they are going across town and getting their education from here. Oh no. We wanted uneducated workers. How dare you go get education from this city? Oh no. Well, I guess we just gotta keep adding more homes in. So I like this idea of having the commercial running through. I'm gonna also speed this up, and a commercial right down the middle of our main streets, and then we'll fill everything else in with residential. I do want to add some office jobs in. I think that would be cool, but that's just... Oh, you know what? If we add the office jobs in, won't the smart people go work at the office jobs? And, well, I guess that would just be more demand, because there are smart people working at those lumber yards. I'm not sure. Well, we'll figure it out. So, we've got tons of homes now. Let's ham it up over here. These people have no value. They don't like living here. Let's give them some stuff. A garden. Let's see what else is here. Plaza. Can I do a bigger one in here? Yes. It's always good to also add gardens in your commercial zones, guys. So if you're playing this game, do not hesitate to add gardens. People like, you know, when they're taking their break off their job and stuff, they definitely want to go, you know, to a park or something. Try and maximize this area a little bit more. Could probably even squeeze a road back here. I don't know if that added more. Maybe a little bit. And then we do that. That's alright. So this place is looking pretty cool. We did in the last episode, we did something called leisure specialization for the commercial specifically, which means anything that's commercial in this region is going to turn into leisure. And what's happening is we're getting some really interesting looking buildings. We get gaming cafes, or internet cafes, whatever you want to call them. Arcades, clubs. It's very neat. We're going to have to add in a casino, I think, somewhere in here eventually, and do sort of like a Las Vegas strip of some sort. I think that'll be neat. I think we could continue to raise the value of these places as well. I feel like there needs to be a few more park options, but that's alright. I mean, what about industrial? I don't know if you want parks in the industrial area. They seem to like it. We're gonna... I mean, you're just gonna have a polluted park. That sounds terrible. Okay, well, how about like a... Where's the basketball court? Let's give them a basketball court and see how these workers like that. Alright, they do like that. Maybe that's why I wasn't getting high-tech industry. I just needed more value. I mean, I guess this stuff is kind of high-tech now. I was looking at it in the last episode, and it felt somewhat high-tech. Fine fashions. Maybe Frank's Fish Stick Factory. They have a basketball court, but... Okay, the trees looked withered. I don't know if that's from the pollution or not. I don't know. Probably. Neat little area over here. So they're demanding industrial now, yet these guys are still complaining about not enough workers. Why does nobody want to work at Lumberland? I really don't get it. Is there a way to find out? They need uneducated workers, uneducated workplaces. And then there's a few spots that are highly educated. So that seems to be the thing. However, our education program, let's see here. In terms of elementary schools, all the kids are getting education. There's a good amount of high schools. Barely anyone's uneducated. University. So these people are all coming over here for university, I feel. I still do think this little part of town deserves to have elementary school. All children should have an education. We've expanded our city. I think it's time to add in some bus routes here. I'll show you guys how I did this before. So once you have a bus station, so there's two different types. There's the bus station and then there's the bus depot. The depot sends out buses. So then the station is where they come to do service and do their loops. So I guess eventually you're going to need more buses, so you're going to have to put down more depots. But for now, I have like a good amount. So once I have this, I can just continue to do routes off of it. So I want a bus that essentially goes to the next town. And it doesn't need too many stops, so we'll do one here. I think that's good. And then the next stop will be like when it gets into town. Probably right about there. And I'm just going to run it down the main road. So, I don't want to do it right near the intersection. I'm going to just do one over here. You can see it's raising the happiness of the people in that area. So if even the people that want to take a bus in this general area, they just have to walk out to the main road and they're able to get a bus. We are going to be expanding up here. So I think it's just safe to do a bus stop every little bit. And then wrap it back around. We're going to take it to the train depot, because why not? Now, I don't think we need to go up into here yet. We don't want the bus doing too much. We want to bring it back home. And then on its way back, it can drop people off there. And then it essentially just comes back in. So now people have a bus route to get into this part of the city. And if you live in this part of the city, you have a bus route to take you in here. And as long as it takes you in here, there's all these other bus routes that can take you anywhere else in the city. So, I mean, yeah, it's not the most efficient in terms of, like, you travel to here and then you end up taking a bus that takes you to here. But we can fix that up a little bit later. We can add some more bus routes that do loops around here and stuff. And eventually they're all going to tie together. But for now, I think that's good enough. We haven't built up here yet, so I just want to give them something. And maybe, you know what? Let's do one more. Oh, Colossal City. Nuclear power plant. Holy moly. What's a cargo hub? Cargo harbor accepts train traffic. Oh, so it's boats and trains. That's cool. I like that. Okay, we're gonna do one more bus loop, and I think this time we're gonna come up through here. And we're gonna take it into this part of town. And now at least these people have a way to get to that part of the city. And it's going to drop you off in the nightlife / metropolis area. Now how does it turn around? I guess... See, if it's going to try and do something crazy if you want to turn it around. You know what? We could actually... This doesn't seem like a bad idea. We will take it down here and back up. And in. Nice. Alright. All these little spots of water. Always forgetting the water. Alright, demands are starting to go up all over the place. These people are still needing uneducated workers. Just need more houses. I'm wondering, maybe if I just do skyscrapers, maybe that'll bring in a lot more people. So let's try that for this hill. I think it'd be really cool to have this hill covered in skyscrapers. Then we have our little small town over here. We have enough roads taking us back in, so that sounds like fun. Let's try that. I still really want to try and get in some office jobs. But now that we have some high-rises going up over here, maybe we will consider that. In order to do what I want to do with that, I feel like I need a good mix between educated and uneducated workers. So hopefully that problem goes away. And my worry is, like, every time I add education, people are just going to travel across town to get their education. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But, I mean, the only way to get uneducated workers is to build homes around places that don't have schools, right? That seems to make the most sense. I don't know. That didn't really give us too many houses. Building on hills is tricky. Oh, that's neat. Hopefully this doesn't get too congested. Oh boy, that's it's quite the grid. Oh, I don't like that road I created there. Aha. And we can have some... I mean, they gotta get in over here somewhere, so just have some lanes going in. Connect that through. That's interesting. No, I don't want to do that. I'm so bad at this. Alright. Good enough. Wait, that's not good. That's better. Oh boy. Alright, let's get some high residential in here. I mean, I wish there was a better way to fill this, because... well, is this faster? I don't feel like it's faster. I just hate it when you zone in little bits over here like that. I guess I'll just wing it and then remove the bits after. Well, you know what? I kind of messed that up. They need shops. Well, we'll do a row of shops. I mean, yes, they can drive in through here, and then they can drive over. I mean, they have shops downtown. I don't want them to drive too far. Now, I don't know. I mean, high density should provide good enough shops, right? I guess we'll see. We have high residential, might as well have high density commercial. That's how I feel about it. I mean, we could probably have some small shops in between, but I don't want trucks driving all the way down these tiny roads. You know, I keep doing it again. Well, you know what's nice about these roads, guys, is the 2-lane roads allows people to park. And for these high-rises, you're going to want them to park. But for these tiny little houses, well, they are parking outside. I guess it's good to be able to park on the side of the street. Because if you do the 2-lane roads with trees, they look really nice, but you can't park. I don't know when you would want to use that. Maybe for these tiny little off-roads. I'm not too sure, to be honest. But my roads are pretty ugly. I'll admit that. I think if I play this game again, I'll probably think things out a little bit. Maybe do a little bit more research. This whole city is an experimentation. And... you know, for the most part, I'm just using these bus lanes and these double lane roads with parking. And I think that's fine for now. It doesn't look the most appealing. I like the look of this a little bit better. But I'm going to have to experiment as I go out. My city will probably eventually look better and better and better as I go further and further out, naturally, because I'm learning things. Just trying to think. I didn't have a SkyTrain come in here, which is a little bit annoying, because they can only use the SkyTrain here. I feel like maybe I should try and wrap this SkyTrain back around. Yeah, let's try this. Monorail. Wrap it up over here. And then... I feel like we should build a little side road for it somewhere. I mean, people aren't going to like the noise, but they're just going to have to put up with it, I think. Can I get it anywhere up here? Almost. Oh! Perfect. I have a Steam notification. I can't click my delete button. Alright. Just tie this back in somewhere. That is apparently functional. I don't believe it. Oh no! Oh, alright. Good. Good, good. I kind of want to follow the hills as much as possible. Oh, and it's too steep to go down these hills anyways. Bring it around. Very nice. I like seeing all these little networks come together. It looks pretty cool. My favorite's definitely the trains. Oh, where was that spot? How do we do this? Oh, there we go. Alright, not the best, but not terrible. It's a little kinked up. Now, can I do a split? Oh, I definitely can. That is good. Now, I probably need one going this way as well. Right? That would make sense. And eventually we can go up this way again. Yeah. Crap. The water again. Sorry, people. How many houses got bulldozed? Let's just fill it all in now. I'm gonna forget again. Always forgetting to do this. Alright. Beautiful. Another huge section of housing. It's coming in quick. Oh crap, you know what we didn't do? Fire department. Since we have such a heavy duty residential, I think we have a fire department over here. Let's put this one over here then, so it can help serve the new areas. Look at that. Oh no, these guys didn't get coverage. How? Extra fireproof. Crime. Crime's not bad. Oddly enough, we only have two little police stations in this entire city. Maybe we should put in police headquarters because we have this new nightlife down here. I feel like it wouldn't hurt to have something like that around here. Boom. Wow, that covers a lot of distance. Great. So this area is going to be developing with skyscrapers. We have our small town, and then maybe some office buildings here is what I'm thinking. That'll be neat. I'm going to have to play around with that. And then we're saving this spot here for farmlands. All this in between is eventually going to be agriculture because we have all this fertile land. So I want to see how that goes. I want to see some farms as you're driving over the highway. You're passing by all this farmland and stuff like that. I think that's cool. But the problem with these specialized industries is they need such uneducated people to get anything done, and everybody just seems too smart for these kinds of jobs. Oh no! Sewage is backing up. Did I did it again. Wait. Why? Oh, I see. We don't have enough sewage treatment. People need to poo. Their toilets are flooding. Oh my god, look at all that poo. That is quite the problem. Alright, let's see how much this goes up. Bing. Damn. We'll probably even get another one in there. Now, the sewage treatment doesn't seem to actually treat the water. It just treats the stuff going into the water. And we're still making a mess of this water here. It looks nasty. But luckily the drinking water is all up here. So we got nothing to worry about. And it's not really ruining anyone's view. I guess if we build office buildings here, eventually they're going to be looking out at this pooey ocean. Too bad for them. Office jobs are kind of shitty anyways. Alright, I'm pretty excited about this. We got houses coming in, and we're ready to start thinking about offices and farmland. They still want more houses, so maybe we're just going to build some more houses up. Or maybe we'll do this as a little project next. Make a beautiful little beach area, kind of like this over here. We'll extend this. Yeah, why not? I like that idea. So that's what we're going to do in the next episode, guys. We're going to do a little side project over here and let this residential area grow. I'll put more green zone in here. We'll let the people pour in. We're almost at 20,000. We've gone up like 10,000 in the last episode or two. Absolutely phenomenal. So there you go, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please smash that like button. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, bye now.